Next up, at UFC 281, we have Ottman Azaitar coming back after 2 full years away, taking on Matt Frevola. Matt and Frevola, 9-3 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a knockout win over Gennaro Valdez. And Ottman Azaitar, undefeated in his career, was gone for 2 years. He is now back. And I think Ottman gets this done. I'm surprised these odds aren't wider. The dude is a powerful, powerful striker. He loves chaos in the pocket. He loves winging those punches. He will come forward. If you're not coming forward, he's coming forward. If you are coming forward, he just plants his feet and fires away. Big fan of Ottman Azaitar, and I absolutely think he gets it done against Matt Frevola, who is a really tough guy. He's a wrestler. He never stops sort of coming forward, pushing that wrestling pace. But, you know, and he does have 12 takedowns in 8 fights, which is, yeah, that's pretty impressive. And the Gennaro Valdez fight was impressive too, because he had a bunch of knockdowns and then the eventual stoppage. But as much as I hate picking guys that have been away for a few years, I think Ottman Azaitar is absolutely the pick here. I think he definitely gets it done. I do have a bet on this fight. I will save that for premium members. What do you think of this Jakey boy?
Yeah, he's minus 127, so they're definitely starting to open up. I think people are starting to realize what we're realizing. That's why you got to become a premium member, because the odds move, and we see stuff early. We get on the film a week early, sometimes even earlier than that, and we give you guys the best value there is. Go to WeWantPicks.com, become a premium member. It's only $10 a month, $2.56 open. Yeah, I see the same thing you're seeing, and the reason I like Ottman in this fight is because when he brawls tight. And I mentioned this in my quick pick video yesterday. When he brawls, it is nice and tight. It's boom and boom. When Matt Frevola is brawling, it is, I mean, outside, looping shots. He's trying to put a lot of power behind it, where Ottman can keep nice and tight and still knock you out. And I think that is the difference. I think Matt, when they start brawling, is going to come with those big shots, and before he can land, he's going to have one in the face. We've seen him have chin issues in the past. His last fight, somehow, he showed a great chin. He was really, really aggressive. I think his over-aggression in this fight is his downfall, and Ottman gets the job done. Wasn't Ottman the dude that got cut by the UFC because he was trying to smuggle in stuff?
Yeah, they were like climbing the outside.
Because that was like the COVID stuff, right? That was with all the COVID restrictions. And yeah.
Yep.
And they were like, I guess eventually they were like, yeah, this guy's too good. Let's let him back in. I don't want to end up having that. His brother
was part of it. I don't remember all the details, but it was peak. That's our most viral video. We have like the video of Dana White explaining it. It got like 50,000 views in like 20 minutes. It was insane what happened with that. But anyway, we do have a video of Dana White explaining what happened there. But
Frevola.
He was involved in that whole sketch situation. But I like Ottman. I love that he's an underdog. And what's crazy is DraftKings, I am shocked they have him as big of an underdog as he is. Because the line was almost even when they released this pricing.
Somebody said that he was plus 130 at one point, which is a little bit hard to believe.
Like,
I guess the 2 year layoff.
Yeah, it was like the minute the line opened. He hasn't been like that for weeks.
Maybe DraftKings knows something we don't know. I don't know. Maybe Krause is running the DraftKings money now.
Well, DraftKings usually has sharp pricing because they do it. They have a sports book and this side, and so they get to see what the sports book money does, and then they do their fantasy pricing. But in this case, they just sort of went against the trend. So Ottman Azaitar, $7,700. I will have in my DraftKings lineup because I think he either wins by stoppage or there is potential he'll lose a wrestling decision, but I think he wins by stoppage. Yes, baby red.
One of the craziest lines I have seen this week is this fight is a 2.5 line.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say.
Okay. I agree with that statement. I'm not touching Monkey Knife Fight for the strike line. I will probably have Ottman Azaitar in my Knockout Kings, but there's another one you could double up because Matt could get takedowns and elbow away. I don't think so. I don't think that's what happens, but it's certainly possible. But Ottman Azaitar 2 years away. I do hate being so confident on that because, you know, who the hell knows? It's 2 years. Who knows what's going on there? But anyway, we're both on the Azaitar side, $7,700 in DraftKings. Become a premium member. You can see the bets we do have on this fight. If not, you know, whatever. That's your choice. I'm not mad.